Football for All project has a number of strands to it, which begins in school. We cover 46 special needs schools in the whole of the North East, and we go in and deliver a free 6-week in-school football session. We've just received some generous funding from Northumbria Police, and that was really to deliver the disability football aspect to mainstream kids, to make them aware of what it is to be a child with a disability, whether it's visual or sensory.
We were really keen, especially this teaching in schools, and that must teach people toleration of those with, that have got disabilities, and it must be a very positive thing to understand the problems other people have. So I think it's really good part of using football to help young people mature and understand what it's like to be somebody else. We've seen with this scheme that it does make for more generous people, who understand what it's like to be somebody who's got a problem and which they can help with, they can support, and they kind of understand how lucky they are too, I think. So maybe it galvanises them to use their opportunities to the full.
We'll focus on raising awareness of disabilities and what impact sport can have, and in particular football can have on disabled people's lives. It's really good for children to understand that everyone's equal, everyone's different, but everyone should be treated the same, and there's no reason for anything to be different with individuals. It's a 2-hour session, so we've got an hour in the classroom and then an hour it's practical, where we can try out a little bit of deaf football, a little bit of blind football. There's a little bit of theory there, but we'll try and make it as fun as possible.
This has changed attitudes immensely. I mean, simply by putting a blindfold on is a shock to the system.
When we deliver it, we just want them to take something away from it. So whether it is what actually is a disability, what impact sport can have on the disability, and maybe when we're playing the practical side, they just get a dead basic understanding of maybe deaf football, blind football, and then they're getting a little bit of fitness in as well.
Within our school, we don't really have a lot of children with severe disabilities, so it might be that the children have never come across it before, and it's important obviously that they get that education and realise that if they come across someone who has got a disability, they're just the same as them.
It is a really good piece of work. I think it is very clever to use football, because we're all football mad up here. Very clever to use football as an aid to education like that.
Personally, I've got the best job in the foundation. The rewards go without saying. And even if you're having a bad day and you go into these sessions, you can't help but coming out just full of it.